Hey, I'm John. Welcome to Friday. Today I'd like to talk about webcomics. I didn't really state this in my introductory video, I don't think. But I read a lot of internet webcomics. In fact, according to Firefox, it tells me that I read 30 webcomics. Now, this is quite a lot to go over in a 4-minute video, so I've cut it down to my top 10 and I've ordered them. Okay. First on my list is Gunakrig Court. It's like Harry Potter, but with, sci-fi. They do a lot of stuff with both magic and technology within the school. The introductory art for it is a little stylized. It's very pointy and oblong. But as it goes on, the art gets really beautiful, actually. Second on my list is XKCD. XKCD is a very mainstream comic, and I know a lot of people read it. In fact, for many people, it's their introduction to webcomics. Under number 3, I have sequential art. I'm not sure how well this one is known. I do know that it is incredibly funny. And just the characters offer plenty of entertainment, let alone all of the situations that they end up in. So, definitely a great read. Number 4 is questionable content. Generally shortened to QC, questionable content, updates Monday through Friday, which is kind of rare for a webcomic that's as well drawn as it is. The characters are really what bring out this comic. It's a lot of just banter amongst characters, and it more centers on that than any general story that's going on. Number 5 is Mokepon. That's spelled M-O-K-E-P-O-N. It's a Pokemon takeoff comic of what Pokemon would actually be like if it existed, and how not everyone would exactly like to live with Pokemon. For number 6, I have Lackadaisy. Lackadaisy is set in the 1920s in a world populated by anthropomorphic cats. It's about a speakeasy and the runners, and just what it took to keep all that. Number 7 is Digger. Digger is about a wombat who digs underground, like apparently all wombats do, and comes up into a temple and can't get back down because apparently the hole has become magic. And you'll definitely laugh at the vampiric squash. My number 8 pick is Two Kinds. It's set in a world where there are anthropomorphic cats, dogs, and foxes, as well as I believe several other races, living alongside. Number 8 is VG Cats. People will probably not be happy with my choice of this as number 8. I do understand that it is a better webcomic, but it does not update on the days it says it would. And at this point I understand that it's become a joke, but still, it did used to update on time, and now you're lucky to get an update every 4 months. And finally, number 10. Number 10 is Prelude Weekly Webcomic, which is done as a side project to a pay-to-read comic book called Dream Keepers.